Wanted to get a picture of it before it's all gone.
Yeah.
But we're having breakfast.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get some things on this side. I forgot the cheese. Sorry.
Ooh. Sweets.
But I don't know, yeah, but I don't know how to get there.
Well, hello and welcome. As you may have guessed, it is Potluck Day. We haven't had a potluck in quite some time, so it was pretty full. A lot of different types of food there. It's not the usual salads and deli. It was a lot of turkey. In fact, one of them was someone did a turkey in green chili. It was so hot. It was good though. And I'm planning on having a second plate here pretty soon. It's still early, still in the morning. I kind of teased them. I said, I guess this is a breakfast potluck. And they went, no. They didn't get my humor at all. But it is breakfast time, a little bit later. And mid-morning. So that's all right. Might get hungry this afternoon. Don't know what I'm going to do about that. But I'll beg, borrow, and steal if I have to. No. But thank you for joining me today. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm hoping to enjoy it on my breaks and my lunch break, and I'm hoping you join me. Yeah, the company is getting so small and kind of fading away that there's not a lot of camaraderie anymore. There's not a lot of potlucks. We used to have at least one potluck or something every month, and I wouldn't always participate, but when I do bring something, I eat like a pig. I eat a lot more than I brought, I'll tell you that. But it's fun. It's something to do, but you don't really get together. Everybody takes their food and goes back to their desk. It's like, well, that wasn't really a get-together. That was just food sitting on a table in the office. That's the sad thing about it. One thing I'm learning about humanity is just very interesting. Yeah, I don't really think about it that much, but very prevalent on my mind lately after watching a lot of videos. And I tend to find these videos where these people called First Amendment auditors. You may have seen them. And basically what they're doing is trying to cause havoc by going to a public area, then just filming everything around them. And as long as you're on the city or the government property, like public property, like a sidewalk or a street, you can film anything at any time, anywhere. That's just the law. And people get really upset that you can't film my store. Well, yeah, I can. You can't film people coming in and out. Yep, you actually can. You can do that. I know it's irritating, and people come out, and I can understand. Yeah, you can go up there and yell at the guy and say, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want my storefront being filmed or filmed through the windows. By the way, it's up to the bank or the different businesses to cover their windows if it's privacy, especially like health clinics and things like that. But my thing is, what I've noticed is everybody has their idea of what's right or wrong. The best this, the best that. Whether it's laws or make of cars or whatever they think is right, they're going to stick with that no matter what. Some of these people get arrested for harassing some of these auditors, and they still think it's they still don't know that it's okay to film on private or public property. And you can, if you have a very strong faith in whatever your beliefs are in religion area, you can talk to your blue in the face, and you can provide all the facts in the world. And if people believe in something else, they are going to stick with it 99% of the time. It's really interesting lately that has really come to my mind. And you just can't convince people of anything. We try though. We keep going and going and going. Going, no, that's not the way that goes. Nope, you don't understand. Oh yeah, you have to do that. Yeah, when the police officer tells you to get out of your car, no, I don't have to get out of my car. I don't have to give you my license. Yeah, you do. They get arrested and totally ruins their day, and they still keep believing in that. It's really amazing. Of course, a lot of this stuff I didn't know until I started watching a lot of these videos. YouTube is actually informative many times, but sometimes people are watching the wrong thing, and they get their heads filled with the wrong thing, like they don't have to do this, they don't have to do that. But all you have to do is look into the law. There's Supreme Court law that says what a police officer can do or not. And if you have a complaint, you have to go through the channels. But yeah, I tend to watch a lot of those. I try not to, but they keep popping up and they're interesting and very aggravating many times too. Try not to film people straight on, even in public areas, because I just don't want the hassle. I just know most people don't understand the law. If they really did, they'd say, but they wouldn't get after you. Well, since I had an early lunch, I have kind of a free hour. Well, with a little travel there, but I thought I'd come down here to the park and just kind of wander around, enjoy my lunch, have a little bit more time for my lunch break. I'm down here at Vista del Norte Park, I believe it's called. And this is a place where I've updated you on a couple times. I noticed the construction fence was off, so we're gonna go over there in a minute and see if it's done, or maybe they just took the fence down. That's kind of strange. It wasn't too long ago, but we'll do an update on that. Fun, huh? But either way, I just wanted to get away from the office and just kind of stroll around, work off some of that junk food. Well, it wasn't really junk food, but a lot of different things. Pizza to turkey sandwiches to salads to sweets. Wild stuff. Smells so fresh and smells so good over here. Very tall yucca right there, beautiful. All its blooms. Gorgeous, and some red flowers. You can hardly see them from here. They really fenced off this area. Can you tell which sign is the new one? They're all worn out, and they replaced one. Kids here are passing a frisbee back and forth, trying to get it in those baskets, I guess. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't feel like I ate that much, but I am pretty darn full for now. Very interesting little entrance here. I know they have a gate here. They let the balloon trucks come in here and drive all over the grass when the balloons land. Of course, they got to get in there and load up the old balloon. A lot of people just sitting in their cars, having their lunch break. I used to do that, but it's so much nicer to get out and move your muscles around a little bit. Pretty nice sign. Never really noticed it before. These rock cages are sure popular. I see them all the time. It's easier than making a big cement block, I guess. Just a cage and throw a bunch of rocks in there. Well, I walked all the way around, but it'll be worth it in this beautiful little corner here. Probably don't want people even walking through it to keep it pristine. It's kind of a shame, but I'm going to walk through it. They sure keep it nice. This grass is cut. Bushes are trimmed. Kind of a high tax area. Always much nicer. It's so nice through here with the shade. Well, this must have burnt down at one time or started on fire. It's pretty good at the top there, but all the bark here is totally burnt and the side of this bush is all dead. It's wild. Wild and crazy stuff. Gonna get back on the path here, walk up to this new constructed area, and very curious to see why they took down the construction chain link fence. Let's see if we can sneak through here a little bit. Oh, yeah. There's one construction truck here still working on it, I guess. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, you can walk into it now. Filled most of it with sand. Little kids love that. Play in the sand. Feel like they're out in the desert. Very, very xeriscape. Xeriscape. Nice big bench here. That's done pretty well. Just still seems kind of weird to me to just take a corner of a park, but it does beautify it. And you can't put it in the middle. People can't play soccer. That tree looks really rough, really dead. Pretty flowers there. Big old logs. I like it. Some of these kids just love to scream. It's just part of the fun, I think, because I hear little kids screaming like that all the time. Well, the sidewalk ends right here. Gotta walk in the sand. I guess you can walk over the rocks right here. Over the volcanic rocks. You can go that way. Go this way. A little rough, but kind of fun. Steps. And a big old log to crawl on. I like it a lot better than a regular playground. Kids are falling off swings and stuff. That way they can just kind of run around the sand, and hopefully there's nothing in the sand to hurt their feetsies. Smells good too. Smell the flowers. But I'm wondering why they would put flowers in the middle here if kids are going to be playing and walking around. I don't know. I like it. Interesting tree. I have no idea what it is, but cool. It's nice and bright, very pretty. Very deserty. Now this tree I saw last time, I don't know how these things survive. It's so weird the way it S-curves all the way up. Feels like you're walking on the beach. Very nice sand for now. Brand new sand is always nice. Don't know what he's doing. Well, folks, that's it for today. A little potluck, a little update on a nice park. Walking around, getting some sun. And people just stopped there and started staring at me. What is he filming? I gotta know. I'm on public property. I can do whatever I want. But thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go back to the office and see if there's any food left. I don't need it, but it's just nice to stuff your face. Gives me something to do at my desk while I'm working. It helps the day go by a little faster, I guess. But thanks again. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
youngest one.
Oh, okay.